couple of days ago, we took the Scorpio-N up to the Kamieskroon to see what kind of 4x4 it was. We were very impressed. Now, a few days later, we are here in its most beautiful of wildernesses, which is Kamieskroon, around Springbok, with this guy.
It's Mahindra's XUV 700, the second SUV meant to take new Mahindra, smart Mahindra, to the world.
Pretty decent, very standard contemporary SUV. A lot of people are talking about the rear, very different to the Scorpio-N, which is much more upright, referencing the old Scorpio. This one is very contemporary. My jury is still out. These though, however, I am not juried out about these. I think these are silly. They are clearly from something like a Land Rover, although referencing the Land Rover. The problem is, once the car is open and you leave it open, this is what they look like. That's an invitation to anybody passing by. Plus the kids are going to have a field day. The answer is a whole lot. First off, in South Africa, the XUV 700 is only a 2-litre turbo petrol engine as opposed to the 2.2 diesel in the Scorpio-N. It's only front-wheel drive, you can't get it in four-wheel drive, unlike the 4x4 in the Scorpio-N. It has a monocoque chassis, which means it's not a ladder frame. It has an independent suspension system, a multi-link at the back. It is very soft. All of these things are vitally important because this, ultimately, does not belong out here. I'm obviously going to have to explain that because that's a really serious statement to make. Well, the fact of the matter is that this 2-litre turbo engine, sweet as it is on the tarred road, is not the best friend of a dirt road, especially not an undulating dirt road. And the reason for that is it's got a lot of torque and that turbo is very busy low down. This is front-wheel drive, it's a very soft suspension system, and so this car scrabbles on anything sort of more than a kind of like a 1 in 12 gradient. So this is not the 4x4 gangbusters that the Scorpio-N is. So what is it? Well, what it is a very good urban or peri-urban SUV crossover. It's extremely comfortable, it's got 7 seats inside, fairly economical, I'll get to that later, and very, very easy to drive. Its natural habitat is not out here, but we're going to take it somewhere where it's more at home. Back on the tar, and this really is 700's forte, a long stretch of tarred road, preferably with somewhere interesting at the end. If that end is a dirt road, you can do it, but that's not its forte. What it does so well here is tour. I said I would discuss economy. I'm getting about 8 litres per 100 kilometers at the moment, which is not too bad for a 2-litre turbo, as an energetic one. There is the sense, though, that if you were slightly less circumspect, you would be doing a lot worse than that. At around about 8 litres per 100 kilometers, you have a range of 550 kilometers. End of the road. What have we learned? Well, we've learned that Mahindra took the rule book, tore it up, threw it out the window. They have created two amazing SUVs. One for out there, the Scorpio-N 4x4, 2.2 litre diesel. It's an excellent, excellent motor car. This guy, the 700, is really good in its urban, peri-urban, and as a long distance cruiser. That 2 litre turbo is a superb engine. It's also the problem because this market is super saturated and very, very competitive. The Germans, not so much. Those are very expensive. But the Koreans, the Japanese, even the Chinese, the Cherries and the Havals are making some pretty decent product at the moment in this particular sector. So Mahindra are going to have to get you into this car to make you realize how good it is.